So, guys, let's talk about how federal prosecutors are seeking the death penalty for Luigi in the UnitedHealthcare CEO killing. And this is kind of like a sound off board to us common folks and basically saying, y'all better not try this shit again. So, this is the first time the Justice Department has sought to bring the death penalty since President Donald Trump returned to office in January with a vow to resume federal executions after they halted under the previous administration. So, Luigi, murder of Brian Thompson, an innocent man. I don't know. Some people say he wasn't innocent. I'm going to say allegedly. And father of two children, was a premeditated, cold blooded assassination that shocked America. Bondi said in a statement. She described Thompson's killing as an act of political violence. So, Luigi Mangione is a 26-year-old Ivy League graduate from a prominent Maryland real estate family, faces separate federal and state murder charges after authorities say he gunned down Thompson 50 outside a Manhattan hotel on December 1st as the executive arrived for United Healthcare's annual investor conference. So, Mangione's lawyer, Karen Fredman, said Tuesday that in seeking the death penalty, the Justice Department has moved from the dysfunctional to a very barbaric way of pursuing this case. He is caught in a high stake game of tug of war between state and federal prosecutors, except the trophy is a young man's life. Friedman said in a statement, vowing to fight all charges against him. So the killing and ensuring 5-day manhunt led to Luigi arrest, rattled the business community, with some health insurers hastily switching to remote work or online shareholder meetings. It also galvanized health insurance critics, some of whom have rallied around Luigi as a stand in for frustrations over coverage denials and hefty medical bills. Surveillance video showed a masked gunman shooting Thompson from behind. Police said the words delay, deny, and dispose were scrawled on the ammunition. Dang, this was thought out, mimicking a phrase commonly used to describe insurer tactics to avoid paying claims. Oh my God, he is intelligent to do that. Um, Now, federal charges include murder through use of firearm, which carries the possibility of the death penalty. The state charges carry a maximum punishment of life in prison. Luigi has pleaded not guilty to a state indictment and has not yet been required to enter a plea on the federal charges. So, prosecutors have said the two cases will proceed on parallel tracks, with the state case expected to go to trial first. It wasn't immediately clear if Bondi's announcement will change the order. So Luigi was arrested December 9th in Pennsylvania, about 230 miles west of New York City, and whisked to Manhattan by plane and helicopter. Okay. So let's get into some of the prosecutors. One from August 2024 said that the target is insurance because it checks every box. And one from October that describes an intent to whack an insurance company CEO, United Healthcare, the largest U.S. health insurancer. He has said Luigi was never a client. Luigi's lawyer has said she will seek to suppress some of the evidence. So, former President Joe Biden's Justice Department filed the federal case against Luigi, but left it to the Trump administration to decide whether to seek the death penalty because the federal case had been taking a backseat to the state case. Federal prosecutors have yet to seek a grand jury indictment, which is required by capital cases. So Trump oversaw an unprecedented run for 13 executive orders at the end of his first term and has been outspoken about expanding capital punishment. And Trump signed an executive order on his first day in office, January 20th, that compels the Justice Department to seek the death penalty in federal cases when applicable. Okay. Now, this case is very interesting when you really dig into it, and the reasoning why Luigi potentially, well, not potentially, assassinated this CEO. This is a bigger case. I think it's kind of like the powers that be are kind of in a rock in a hard place, because it's like, we all know when it comes with people of position of power, or they come from certain social economic backgrounds, they typically get a slap on the wrist. But the fact that this is, if he gets off on state and federal, um, this sets a precedent of, okay, well, if we let him go, this is setting a precedent for, this could be encouraging another potential assassination. And the powers that be would not want him to be successful, because the American citizens, for the most part, have been on his side and understood why he did what he did. The bigger message should be, why is healthcare insurance so high? Why don't we have universal healthcare insurance here? Why are medications thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars? Why are tests thousands and hundreds of dollars? So I told you guys I have two jobs. One of my, I don't tell you guys my main job, but the second job, I work for caring for elderly individuals. And one of the things is I look at their medication stuff. And um, I do a cross examination. I do medication review. And when I look at what these pharmacies charge, or these insurance companies charge, I'm going to give you guys an example. Milk of magnesium, you could go buy that over the counter. They were charging an individual $600 and something for milk of magnesium. Well, you could get that baby for less than $20 at your local drugstore. Why? Why are you guys overcharging and gouging people? That's fucking ridiculous. So, yes, although I do not agree with anyone unaliving anyone, I do understand why he did it. And we need to be having bigger conversations on how can we protect the American people, and how can we take better care of the people. If we want to be this big superpower, you need to be the big superpower within the country first, before trying to dominate other countries. Because you guys do not treat the average American properly, which helped build the United States. Take race out of it. Just the average American, you guys don't look out for us. You big corporations don't look out for us. You medical insurance companies don't look out for us. Okay? You big organizations, multi-billionaires, billion-dollar companies, you don't look out for the little guys. And the ones that do, the millionaires that do, that take care of their employees, they don't ever let them shine. They don't ever give them the publicity like the Jeff Bezos and the Elon Musk and the Mark Zuckerbergs. Why? Because that could potentially influence other millionaires and potential people that are on their way to being billionaires to protect the little guy. There actually is a method, and there actually is a sickness for gouging the little guy, getting what you want out of them, wearing them down, breaking their bodies down, and making it so by the time they retire, they don't have that many years to really enjoy their life. But you get to go travel on yachts, right? And buy senseless shit. So I hope he gets off. Some kind of weird way, I hope he gets off. Shit, if we need to, if Olivia Pope is out there, if somebody could resurrect Johnny Cochran, help this young man, because the message was definitely needed. And yeah, the Trump administration and these federal prosecutors, they're like, we can't let him go. We have to make an example, because if we do that, then especially a lot of people's not liking what the Trump administration is doing. What if they go further and try to assassinate other people? Just saying.